Destination Hawaii is a must.
Okay, here's the deal. They have spent the last 3 years traveling across the country, visiting every single state in the Union. They have 2 left, Alaska and Hawaii. And believe me, they have so much heart and soul, I have no doubt they will make it happen. Meet the Jacksons, Mom, Dad, and their 4 kids on an amazing journey called the Love America Tour. Non-stop traveling across the country, visiting all 50 states. They've hit 48 over the last 36 months. We met them at LAX on their way to number 49, Hawaii. But a little hurricane there became a bit of a detour. But nothing is going to stop this family from finishing what they started.
The Love America Tour was actually our answer and our response to so much the narrative that there's so much hate and anger in the country. We just felt that love wasn't getting a loud enough voice, enough message out there, so we decided to avoid all of the national parks, to avoid as many amusement parks as we could, and focus on small town America. Displaying strange buses and automobiles with my team. Bellows Falls, Vermont, to Macon, to wow, you name it, Tallahassee, Altoona, Pennsylvania, where they make the Slinky.
Their first stop was actually right here at LAX in August of 2015. Fast forward through small towns, big towns, and everything in between all across America. I wondered what was the best and worst of what they'd seen.
After 48 states, 36 months of traveling in the United States of America during, so-called tense time, we don't have a negative story to tell. I'll say that's probably the best part. And once again, we focus on small towns, the places that are so stigmatized. This country is far greater than we're giving it credit. A lot of times. So some things are forgotten. They're just overlooked. I'd say the worst thing would be the waits in the airport.
And they fell in love with Loveland, Colorado, which just happens to be about 40 miles away from where I grew up.
It was wonderful. It snowed, and then the sun came out, and it was awesome.
That's
We
Colorado.
made a snowman, and then it melted.
That's Colorado. I know. I've been to Loveland, Colorado. I know exactly what you're talking about. You can't help but fall in love. When so many headlines are about division, exclusion, and frustration in this country, the Jackson family found one thing in every place they visited, especially one place right here in California. In Watts, they found hope.
Watts was so open. It actually encompassed the entire idea of what I believe America to be. A place where everyone, from the tower built by the Italian artists to the art center to the kids to the diversity, it was so diverse, but there was no one hiding from who they were.
And this is their Instagram page. They go by We the Jacksons. If you just Google #LoveAmericaTour, you'll see all the great places they've been. They've got a GoFundMe page. They want to write a book. They're just a really cool, fun family. And we didn't hear a lot from the kids. We just didn't have enough time for everything. But these kids are so eloquent and so delightful and so polite. So really excited for them. They ended up deciding to stay in LA. So they're watching. I don't know where they are. It's somewhere in LA. I think they said they were going to be in Buena Park. So hi, Jacksons. We love them and we wish them the best. So they're going to get to Hawaii. They're going to get to Alaska. And then we're going to see, I think, a lot more of them, whether it be a book or a movie or
But neat to hear the people helping them along the way. You were telling me about a person that owns a ranch that they actually did some work on.
In Loveland, exactly. Loveland, Colorado, which is like 40 miles outside of Northland, which is where I grew up. And they met this lady, and she needed help on their farm or a ranch. And so they were like ranch hands. They worked with the animals. Then she gave them her motorhome and said, go ahead. So I think they went to like Lincoln, Nebraska, and then they started touring, and then they went back and helped her some more on the ranch. And then they got on a bus or a train and went to their next stop. They haven't been home in 3 years.
I mean, I think how much those kids are learning real stuff,
Yeah, that's a life lesson that you can never get back. So
that is a beautiful story. Thank you so much for that. Very, very, very cool. Maybe they'll come back to Los Angeles when they're all done.
When they're all done and tell us all about it.
We'd like that. All right. We'll do the laundry. No problem. On their lawn.